reflections. Reflecting in horizontal and vertical lines. Now what is important when we're looking at reflections is we understand the actual vocabulary. So this is my object, and when it's reflected it becomes the image. Now I've chosen these first of all because I'm actually sitting in front of this computer now, and I've actually got the mirror line directly in front of me. It's like centre of my nose going straight down. Now I've chosen this because there's things you need to locate and look at before we move on to any mirror lines that are on sort of some funny angles. Each point, how far away it is from the mirror line, we actually just simply count it. One square across, and we can start recreating that length there is that side there, and so on. But what is important with all our construction lines is if we notice here that this is a right angle. The mirror line is perpendicular to any construction lines that I put on, and that's why I've started with this particular slide. That each point is perpendicular to the mirror line. And once we've drawn so many points, we can actually just redraw my shape. We don't necessarily have to do all the construction lines, just enough for us to redraw the shape. Again, look at this next one. Whatever my construction lines are, they need to be perpendicular, just simply to right angle. Once I've actually done a few, I should be able to just redraw my shape. Okay, let's take things a little harder. Reflecting in diagonal lines. This is where it becomes more difficult, but if we're aware of the little strategies using your construction lines, because I'm fairly sure, certainly when I do this in class, that's me object and I want to reflect it. A lot of people would have actually reflected it up in this area here. But what I would do to make my life a lot easier, I would turn my paper around so that this mirror line here is actually facing me here. So I'd turn my paper around, physically turn it round, so it's sitting right in front of me. But if not, remembering each point has to be perpendicular. That's going to be my first point. Again, perpendicular, right angles. So that side there is that one. And if you actually turn your computer around or turn your head round and look at the reflection itself, you can see that it's actually sitting right. All these are at a right angle. There's nothing wrong with you leaving all your construction lines on. You're not going to get marked down for it in any way, shape or form. Slightly more difficult. Have a go with this one yourself.